it's not too late.
No.
One of the other lessons. I've heard about living your life in decades. So from your 20s, live a certain way. In your 30s, live a certain way. In your 40s, live a certain way. 50s, 60s, whatever. And kind of think of them as chapters. And so if there's some job or something that you want to pursue, but you feel like you can't because you have this sort of experience, go for it anyways. Take 2 or 3 years into your 30s to try to make that shift, gain that skill, go back to school for a year or two, study it, YouTube it, whatever, and then continue applying for those few years until you get the job. Then get the job, have that job for 7 years, start something over at 40.
Right.
The whole concept of people sticking to a job for their entire life doesn't happen.
Right. I mean,
not anymore, at least.
I agree. I mean, I've always had this joke, right? We're like officially unemployable. Like, once you have a business, you're unemployable, which, let's be real, at the end of the day, we could probably find employment if need be, but our thought process is different. Right. And that's what makes us slightly unemployable. But the reality is we as business owners tend to get stuck in our roles much easier than somebody who just has a job. A lot of times we're like, well, we have people depending on us. So to make a move like that is a little bit harder, but you're right. It's realistically not very realistic for most people nowadays. You've always known financial freedom by 35 is the big goal. I'm a landscaper now, I own a landscape business, but will I be doing this when I'm 60, 70? Probably not. I mean,
I hope not. I hope by 35 you're either financially free or you've shifted to something else.
And that's the thing, right? So like the goal is by 35 financially free, and admittedly, like it's looking pretty positive. Everybody always asks, well, what are you going to do? I'm like, I don't know. I'm going to go have fun. Like I'm going to go chase what my wife wants to do. I'm going to go follow her on her dreams. She followed me on this wild goose chase. Why not follow her on her one?